Hello and welcome to the Salty Snack Show. I'm one of your hosts, Patrick.
I am the other half of hosts, Tom Wanless.
I guess there's only a half, so I'm the extra. I'm the 1.5 host, John.
I tried saying something clever there, but it came out wrong. I wanted to say the other third.
Coming out with cheesy intros now. Shit, I forgot to start.
Something like that, I suppose. All right.
You should move that out of the way.
My pen exploded. Fuck.
Jesus Christ. Can we go a show without anything bad not happening?
What the fuck? Goddamn pen. Looks like I'm painting.
That's art now.
All right, this is going up on the show for the highest bidder.
This corner of this piece of paper that has show notes on it.
Yeah, let's start the bidding at like $500.
I think we're going to get like a quarter.
No,
A quarter of 500?
Go to like New York, somebody will call it like the greatest art they've ever seen in their life.
We'll just rip down one of their shitty things and put ours up. And then
I'll just go and rub my pen on their stuff. Like, oh my God, you made it better. Holy fuck.
Like, have you seen the one where the guy puts his glasses down on the floor?
Yeah, and everybody's like looking at it like,
oh my God.
this inspires me.
That's probably $1 million piece of art right there.
The guy comes up, picks it up, they're like,
You just broke it. That'd be so fucking funny. The guy's just like,
oh shit,
puts
there
them
they
on.
are.
I could see. Oh, it's living art now. He's living the art.
Practical.
Where's the video camera?
So I was at the gym today, right? So I took a week off, decided that I needed to restart life again, finally. Go to the gym, and I listened to Discovery Weekly, which is the Spotify thing where they give you new songs every week.
Yeah.
I like it because I get to hear new shit. But does everybody have the right to put their fucking mixtape on Spotify?
As long as it's fire.
Jeez. I was like, man, these people are just burning my
That's-
my workout.
My ears are on fire.
There's this Filthy Frank episode where he's talking about like there comes a time where you have to give your friend the talk that they aren't going to make it in the music industry. Once they hit the SoundCloud Spotify stage, you best just put them down. It's you're past redemption
down.
there.
But I was thinking, like, is that what we have to do now? Just be like, hey, listen to our hot podcast. It's the mixtape version.
Fire mixtape podcast.
We'll get some cassettes going.
our fire mix cast. Pod mix.
Pod mix. Dude, this is going to light your cassette up on fire.
Better have
do-
a fire extinguisher on hand.
If we do start like merchandise or we want to like post like a best of audio recording stuff, we should definitely put it on cassette tapes.
I thought you were
only cassette tapes.
You're gonna say this is what was going through my head while you're saying it. I thought you were gonna say that we should just buy a shit ton of cassettes and then put the Salty Snack Show hot mix and then just sell it. And it's just gonna be a blank tape. All the hipsters
We're
would be
that
like,
good.
hot damn.
You'll love this. This is ambient noise.
We'll just get like a crackling fire ambience.
Oh shit.
This is actual fire.
Or we'll just put
Trust us.
we'll put fireworks in it so when you drop it, it just explodes. Check out my hot mixtape.
Yeah,
no,
all
you
those
gotta-
like those poppet things that you throw on the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah. You just fill the whole thing up with poppets and just chuck it at the ground. It's like,
Or get
holy
that
fuck.
the magician like smoke effect going where you
Yeah.
just like throw your mixtape on the ground.
Then you disappear.
Shit's on fire.
Committed suicide.
Mixtapes on fire.
Oh God.
But it was just like the worst shit was just playing through my headphones today. I'm just like, everyone just has the right to put their shit on Spotify, I guess. Well, crap.
No, well, let's keep going.
Is it working?
Wait, is it recording or is
Well,
it
it's
not?
recording from the spot that we were before. All right. Well,
Well, where did we left off at? Where did we cut? Do we even know?
I have no idea.
Why is it recording 2 lines though?
Well, because the second line is going to be right when the audio shut off for some reason. Maybe it's my notebook.
So, Fuck.
Notebook.
No, we're fine.
All
I'll just
right.
cut that there.
We'll just go to Lucky Charms.
All right, yeah. So I got some Lucky Charms. Haven't had Lucky Charms in like 3 years. Super pumped. And that one bowl of cereal was worth it. It was everything I wanted. I was also thinking if we do like a culinary show, we should test different cereals with different beers poured on them.
Oh God.
Guinness Charms. The ultimate Irish breakfast.
Guinness Charms. Heineken Charms.
Well, it says it's gluten free on the box, from what I can
We
see.
could do and we can do like Frosted Flakes and Smirnoff Ice.
God. They're great.
Cookie Crisp and vodka.
Yeah. And we'll see which one's best.
Yeah, I was surprised that you actually bought legit Lucky Charms. I thought you were gonna get like some marshmallow mateys.
What are
Some of
those?
the
bag
generic-
cereal?
The
generic
off-
Yeah, the
bastard.
bag cereal.
Yeah, no.
I ate that every day.
No, there's no Lucky Charms like without that thing right there. That's my favorite. That's my favorite charm.
What is it?
The hourglass.
The hourglass one.
Oh.
I remember when they first added the hourglass. I was just like, shit.
That's
Well,
not even.
I
Shit,
said,
man.
yeah, I said that to my mom. I was like, shit, mom. They got
They say it
hourglass.
like that. She.
That's not even like the same Lucky Charm dude, though.
Yeah, Lucky looks.
Yeah, he's-
Lucky
he's
looks
more
a little
cartoony.
bit less. He looks kind of flat.
He looks kind of pedophile-y.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
hasn't.
Eat my charms, kid. Eat my charms.
You know you want these charms.
Do you guys have you? Which was your guys' favorite charm? You had to have had one.
I don't have a favorite charm. I just love marshmallow mateys. Lucky Charms.
Man,
I don't really have a favorite charm, but I did do a couple times where I bought like 3 giant bags like that and just separated out all the shit.
yeah, how long did that take?
I had like 3 people helping me, and it took about an hour and a half.
Oh, you had like a little Santa's
that
workshop
was for like
going
a,
where you.
that was for an ex-girlfriend's birthday present because I was asking her what she wanted. She's like, I want a whole bag of marshmallows and the Lucky Charms as a joke. So I actually fucking did it.
How many? It took 3 boxes?
3 giant size boxes, yeah.
What'd you do with all the rest of the cereal?
I left 1 box and left it at my parents' house.
I think it's a coincidence that the regular cereal part looks like cat food.
Because it tastes like cat food.
Do you think they just
doesn't.
like get it done in the same factory? It just gets stamped.
This is the cat food that doesn't actually get a.
So we're
approved
making
for cats.
Friskies today and Lucky Charms in an hour. Wait, it's the wrong color. They won't notice.
Everything
It's special edition.
Everything that
Special
just like
edition.
falls off the conveyor, they just sweep up into like the.
One conveyor just has another conveyor right underneath it for the different kind.
No, they got robots to separate it out. So it's
I don't trust robots with my food.
how do you think your food's made?
Speaking of cats,
Like all of your food is made by robots. That was probably like capped by a robot.
Yeah, probably. Thank you, robot.
Yep. He did a good job. It's secure.
what if it was a guy named Robot? Thank you, Robot.
Dude. That's a fucking awesome thing to name your kid. Robot.
Come here, Robot. You have a robot? Yeah, check it out. Kid
Send-
walks up like, oh, come on, that's not a robot.
Check out my robot.
Yeah, I made it myself.
Check out.
Oh, wait, not myself. I made it with somebody else, but
Took
I
two to
had
make
part
this.
taking and making it.
I'm gonna have robot and clone. Come here, clone. Dad, don't call me that. Shut up, robot.
They're twins.
I mean, if you,
Clone's the clone
yeah,
of Robot.
if you have like, if you get some sort of crazy scenario where you have like septuplets and then you name them clone 1, clone 2, clone 3, clone 4 through 7, you could just be like in the park or at like after school picking them up and just be like, clones assemble.
No, you got to do
They'll
1, 2,
flock.
3, 4, 5, and 7.
So
And so,
Just missed 6.
I was talking
well,
about.
that, yeah, and then they'll all think that there's like there's 4 more. There's like 3
Where's the
missing.
missing one?
Like, oh shit, we're 6.
No, I was talking about that at work with the girl I'm trading, and she said like some woman tried to name her kid 3, like the number 3, and they denied her. I was like, that's kind of fucked up.
They can't deny you.
That's what I said. This is America.
I've heard of worse names than 3. I've seen names with like asterisks in them.
What?
Yeah,
You can do
and, like,
that?
apparently.
It might have been a TV show, but I could have swore I saw somebody with a number in their name. Not even fucking kidding.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I'm gonna name my kid something stupid. Instead of an E, I'm just gonna get 3.
Name him 11, but put one of the E's as a 3.
Like 100% dankest.
Be like, man, your parents are really retarded, weren't they? Be like, yeah, they were a little fucked up when I was born.
They smoke a lot of pot. They're cool.
My parents are cool, man.
That was always my idea. Just name my kids like Patrick Redler, the number 1, Patrick Redler, number 2. And then I have a girl, Patrick Redler, number 3.
Yeah, you know how people always like if they name their kids like the same name as they are, they'd be like, Tom Tom the second. No, you just when you have kids that they're all the same gender, just keep going. Tom the first, Tom the second, Tom the third. Be like, oh, so you're 3 generations of your family have been named Tom, right? Be like, no. No, my other 2 brothers are named Tom though.
That would be really confusing for the kids. It's just
No, I just name like they all have the same name. They just get numbers. So I just be like, number 1, come here. You are not my favorite, but number 3 is. And then it's a girl.
But what if you like, for some reason you call him Tom, like once, and then you're just like, Tom, get in here, and then just like all of them are just like,
No, that's how you call them all for dinner. It'd be like, Tom.
Oh, that is-
And then they all come. Tom,
that
get
is
in here.
smart. Then you have like a word that means just like collectively all of your children, plus everybody else that happens to be named Tom.
I still want to get that Amazon Echo thing just because the bot's name's Alexa, and that's my sister's
yeah.
name. Just buy it for my parents for like an anniversary present or something.
Get your sister.
Listen, Alexa.
Alexa, what? I'm not talking to you. Alexa, how much does whatever? I don't know.
Yeah, and then when you tell it
Random
to fuck
question.
off, they don't know if you're talking to them.
This is the better Alexa. She knows everything.
Alexa,
Unlike you.
How many feet in a mile? I don't know. I wasn't asking you.
I wonder if you could change like Alexa's name.
Yeah, my dad was saying you could because they were looking into getting one, but
Really?
yeah.
You should get one and call it Tom.
God damn it. Then I'm buying one and naming it John.
They could fight.
Can you just like have it?
Hey, John, tell Tom to fuck off.
Sends you a text. Fuck off.
Dude, we could have some pretty good fights with that.
Because Siri gets apparently or she like goes like
Siri's a
language
cunt.
whenever you like curse at her. Could you tell her to send a text that tells someone to fuck off?
I don't know. She should have that in her dictionary.
Can you actually send text through Siri and say,
yeah.
like,
Hold on,
But she'll probably just say duck. Duck off.
We're gonna find out. Hold on.
You can do this live on air.
Yeah.
live
For
on air?
Well, for science,
For
of course.
science.
If Siri will let me.
That was a good burp.
Hold on.
He doesn't.
Text Tom, fuck off.
No match found.
Your Siri sucks.
Yeah.
Does this say sauce?
It was starting a FaceTime with someone from high school I haven't talked to in like.
It's like, Siri,
Since high
tell
school.
Tom to fuck off. Did you mean tell Alex, hey, what's up? Did you mean call Domino's Pizza?
So when we were.
Call my loved one. Domino's on the phone.
When Tom and I were
Dialing
driving to,
Domino's.
when Tom and I were driving to work, we saw a certain somebody walking on the sidewalk wearing
That
a
was
cowboy
the
hat.
funniest thing ever.
He was wearing a cowboy hat.
How could we describe him without saying his name?
Wait. Is it someone we used to work with? Or
Yeah.
is it someone that
Currently
you used to
work with.
live with?
No,
Work
we-
with.
Currently work with?
Tom and I currently work with.
He is the
He
one
was
that's
telling
been
you
there the
about
longest.
LSI one time, and they kicked
No.
him.
In my position, the one that's been in the back area.
No.
The longest.
Really? A cowboy
He's
hat?
just walking around, chilling. He had that weird look on his face, that weird grin.
Wait. On the road?
No, he was on the sidewalk next to the store.
Oh, okay.
He's walking. It's not even like a like a little like normal cowboy hat that
It
most
was a
people
pretty
can-
big cowboy hat.
It was a weird
full 10
one.
gallons.
Yeah, it was a full 10-gallon hat.
Did he have boots?
I don't know.
No.
He was wearing that and like a bright orange shirt.
Yeah.
He's probably
Like didn't match at all.
trying to wrangle his career.
Trying to wrangle his career up.
We're sorry for the bit of inside jokes, but it's funny for us that we saw him
It
with
really
a cowboy
sucks
hat.
that like we haven't made it far enough where we can just tell people off on this.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe if we weren't working for them, we
It'd be
could.
nice.
I kind of want to
Eventually.
try finding a job this winter for like a snowboard company or something. Like you know what the house board shop is?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want to find something around here kind of like that's part-time.
You're just gonna quit working.
No, I'd probably work part-time.
What about
there
the
still.
bike shop? Don't they do snowboard stuff?
I don't really know how many people go in the bike shop though. It's kind of the thing where if it's a small spot, nobody's really going to be hiring because
Yep.
they don't make as much money as they
yeah,
should.
the only problem is like as soon as college is not here, everything just fucking dies.
Just buy
I
out,
think that place dies during the summer anyway.
rent out that one abandoned movie theater and just start selling.
They're turning that into a
snowboards.
church.
What?
Yeah.
In between two bars?
Yeah. The old movie theater, they're turning into a church.
I hope they have like a guy spinning sign outside, be like, "Listen, when you're done sinning, come in here and praise God." I would totally do that job.
Praise the loud. I don't know if he has to puke or he laughed.
I don't mean to get off in the middle.
Praise the loud.
Hey, listen,
Made John laugh so hard he almost spit on the floor.
Edit that out. That didn't happen.
I'm not. We want to rent out your theater / church to do a podcast, and we'll get all the drunks to come, and they can praise
We're
Jesus
live
together.
from church in the middle of two bars.
That would be a funny show
Just
name.
have one camera that's like pointing out the door so you just see all the drunk people stumble past. Like, oh, there's another one. Oh,
Listen, how drunk are you?
fell.
How drunk are you? And then they're just like, I don't know.
I'm not
Well,
as
you're
think
not
as-
drunk enough. How drunk are you?
I'm not you stink as you drunk I am.
Get in here. You're perfect.
You're on the air.
You like listening to shitty things.
Maybe that's just what we're going to advertise. Just go to every drunk person at the bars and just be like, you like to laugh, right?
Listen,
Yeah, check
you
out
want to
our
listen to my hot
podcast.
mixtape? Here's my flyer.
Just check us out on YouTube.
Oh, we should just get stickers. Everybody fucking loves stickers.
Yeah, my
They stick 'em in the
grandmother
weirdest
loves
spots,
stickers. Right? I showed you.
What?
My grandmother loves stickers.
Oh, people love stickers.
No, I think we get bumper stickers, and as we're like in a parking lot, just go start putting bumper stickers on people's cars.
Hey, Honda Civic, fuck you. Ford Taurus, fuck you.
They go back to like, what the fuck is it? Oh, okay, type it in. I'll take that sticker up, and I'm gonna check them out first.
It's already on my car.
I might as well. These guys aren't half bad. I might leave it up.
No, it's not a half bad idea. Just get like a bunch of like
Just stick them on random people's cars.
no square stickers and just hand them out at the bars. Like, listen, I know what you're thinking. I'm not trying to hit on you right now because you are a dude. if you
You
want,
get a sticker, and you get a sticker.
but if you want to listen to something fucking funny, here's a sticker for you.
Read
Why would
the
Why would
sticker.
somebody think you're hitting on them for giving them a sticker?
I don't know. I'm a hot dude.
walk up to him and be like, all right, I know you think I'm hot. Let's get past that. Here's a sticker.
Just help him with
Stop eye fucking me and just go to the site.
That's a perfect video. We're gonna put you a GoPro on you. Gonna have you walk up to people and be like, all right, I know you think I'm hot, but here's a sticker.
That reminds me. I was gonna say when we were on the church thing, like I haven't been really to church since young.
You gave up on
age.
God.
Yeah, I guess. But like, and I've never done like the confession thing. Do you think they'd let you bring like a GoPro into confession and record yourself? confessing.
Is that while you're fondling them? Because they're probably gonna say no.
Fondling who?
You.
Oh.
I'm sorry. You're too old now.
Yeah, but they don't know that. I'm cursed with the baby face, so I could probably get away with it.
I think he's 16. Oh, damn, he's too old.
All right.
Should I turn that off?
Yeah, before you, we're gonna
It's already in.
well, no, we're gonna cut this part out
Why?
right now, just so we can if you just silent for 5 seconds, I'll be able to do the audio cutout on the
You can leave it-
Turn it
Spotify.
off?
You can leave it on though, right?
Might as well just turn it off anyway.
Well, I mean, can't you get edited out now with your expertise in?
Yeah.
We've already gone.
Yeah.
this
Well,
long.
wait. Okay, so just quiet for like 10 seconds. I'll write down the time for this.
It's 12:22.
That's
You're welcome.
Damn it.
He wasn't talking about that time. He's talking about the.
I know.
time.
I know what time you.
Oh.
All right. Back
Can
to
you
what we're saying.
can you edit this out?
Did it pick it up? Ooh, there's a little spike there, actually.
I didn't do that.
The chair squeaked.
He's the old chair, man. God, what were we
Back
talking
to
about?
well, we were talking about cat stuff before, and we were at work today. I don't know why, but when you were bringing out cat litter, right? At one
didn't
point,
do any cat litter today.
Somebody was bringing out cat litter. I thought it was you were bringing out a pallet. I think it had something on it. The fuck are you doing? Fondling yourself?
I wore the wrong shirt. It's too hot.
Anyway,
It's too hot. It has no sleeves.
my
Okay,
sleeveless shirt
I bought
is
this
too
at-
sleeveless.
I bought this at I don't even know where I bought it. Route 21.
What?
I didn't even know they
Are
sold.
you asking if I'm
No, I'm
21?
trying to remember.
Is that correct?
I don't know.
I am 21.
Katie needed some dresses, and I'm there, and it's like buy one get one for $1. I'm just like, oh sweet, this is an extra large. This is like a medium on me right now.
Yeah, I hate how when you go to like a store, be like, "Oh, that shirt's kind of cool." I normally get like a large, put it on. It's like the smallest fucking thing you've ever put on.
I
in your
know.
life.
I was like, oh, extra large is usually my safe bet. Because if I get large, it's a little too tight. Nope. This feels like more an Abercrombie. Maybe they're just like the same store, just different names. Oh, anyways, back to cat litter.
So cat litter. I was sitting there, and I heard somebody say something about kitty litter, but I swear to God, I thought that they said clitty litter.
Clitty?
So the whole day I'm thinking, what if they named cat litter clitty litter, or
Clitty.
somebody just couldn't pronounce cat like kitty litter?
Yeah, that's something that's going to be on your mind all day at work. I
I'm like,
wonder.
clitty litter. What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
that
not
would-
the first time this has happened, though. You remember anal G6?
What?
anal cheese dicks.
We're sitting there. We're doing the the little boxes.
We're sorting.
And he hands me something, and I'm like, "Where's this go?" Or no, I handed it to Patrick, and he said, "Where does this go?" And I said, "Analgesics," because that's what the thing's called. And he turns back to me, and goes, "Did you say anal cheese
cheese
sticks?" And I'm like, "No, I said analgesics." So from then on, we called it anal cheese dicks.
Anal cheese dicks. Good for headaches.
It's a good pain reliever.
That does not sound like a good pain relief. Anal and cheese dicks.
Well, it'll take the pain away from wherever you're having pain and put it somewhere else.
Got a hot ass. It's going to melt that cheese.
God fucking damn it.
It's like when your butt cheeks have just been rubbing it together too long and they're just on fire from chafing.
Just chapped.
Just got to put some cheese in there. Make them feel better. Nice slice of mozzarella just
It's like a cheese grater.
cooking in the wind. I know, I just said that.
Oh, God. Oh,
That would be a very odd thing to see fall out of someone's pants.
So
Just-
whenever a customer asks where the Tylenol is, just ask them, "Oh, you mean the anal cheese sticks?"
and then when they say what,
Be like, yeah, that stuff's right over here.
You must have a bum butthole.
A bum butthole.
I understand your
Hey, what's
pain.
up, bum butt?
Trust me, the baby powder just doesn't work.
Oh, God. Yeah, I was walking down the stairs yesterday after Patrick.
was it?
He's like walking down the stairs, then he turns around the corner because he's going to come in the kitchen here.
Did he slip?
No, he took the step, and all of a sudden powder came out. And he was around the corner, too, so I'm like, so is something fucking on fire down here? There's like smoke coming around the corner, and I'm like,
We'll set it up because we have a fan blowing up the stairs to get the coolness up there. So each step I'm taking, just powder's just like falling out of my shorts.
and then I realized what it was, and I'm just like, oh, God. This is fucking hilarious.
So yesterday, Katie locked her keys in her apartment again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I was like, ah, shit. And she's like, hey, can you break into my apartment for me? I was like, well, I'm not going to do it unless you're there. So in case I get arrested, they can be like, oh, I know him. He's just trying to help me get in, whatever. So I'm like trying to research how to get in those kind of locks, like a deadbolt. And John's just down here watching TV with me. He doesn't say anything as I'm like trying to pick
while
the
you're,
lock on.
while you're opening. Like, yeah, you were just sitting there with the door.
I'm trying to pick the lock, the deadbolt lock on the door. I'm just like, fuck, this just isn't working. And so I was like, well, maybe I can get it open with 2 butter knives. I've had good success with those. Fucking pop the shit open in like 2 seconds.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, well, now I'm 15 for 15 and breaking into people's shit.
That reminds me of a good story. I think you guys have both heard it before. The 4th of July story.
No,
know
but
if
you
I
should.
have.
The show probably hasn't, so you should share.
That's true.
I don't know if I've heard this one though.
Okay, so sit back and relax. This is a long one.
All right. Oh yeah. Check out these socks.
Oh, yeah, the fucking gingerbread socks.
Do you wear those to work?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, God. Really? Oh, I suppose nobody sees your socks anyway.
Oh, they see
Black
my
pants.
socks. People have seen my
As you're just
socks,
working in
too.
the aisle, you just like lift up
Hey,
your
check
pant
it
leg.
out.
No, when I
Like what you
have to,
see.
get to the low,
Like
low
what you see.
shelves, my pant leg comes up
I'm going to tie my shoes for you.
and it shows off some gingerbread men.
You get some hot looks. Some grandma's probably like, oh my God, this kid understands me.
No,
I would knit the fuck out of those socks.
Those socks are fleeked out.
Anyways, okay, back to your story.
Anyway, okay, so back to the story. So it's 4th of July, right? We're at a fireworks in a town that's close to mine back home. It was the year, so it was right after I graduated, so it was 2013.
The year 2013.
Back in 2013, back when I was a youngster,
No whippersnapper.
when I was a young whippersnapper.
Excuse me. Good push.
So we're at the fireworks, right? We're watching the fireworks, and it gets really busy around there during fireworks time. So we decide, as the grand finale is going on, we're gonna start packing up and getting ready to go. So we pack up all of our stuff, all the chairs and stuff. It's me, my ex-girlfriend, one of my friends, and then my other friend who had drove separately. So we're walking back to the car, and I think we had a couple extra chairs or something, so we couldn't grab everything right away. So we came back to the car. My ex-girlfriend gives my friend the keys to unlock it so she can go back and get the rest of the stuff. So he unlocks it, throws the keys in the passenger seat. We open up the trunk, and then he, we throw our chairs in right away. And as he closes the trunk, the door closes. So he's like, ah, crap. So he goes up to the door. Door's locked. So I look at him, and he looks at me, and he's like, shit, I think I just locked the keys in the car. Because he threw them in the passenger seat for some reason. So my ex-girlfriend gets back to the car and she's like looking at us like, because we have a weird look on our face, and she's like, what? And open up the trunk. I need to put the stuff in here. And we're like, yeah, might have locked the keys in the car. So she starts freaking out randomly, like way over the top of what she should have been freaking out. And we're like sitting there trying to calm her down. And my friend Josh, who had driven separately, he's like, oh, I have a coat hanger in my car. We'll just pop open the car real quick. And let me remind you, this is in the middle of a very busy area, right when fireworks are getting done in a parking lot. So my friend Josh gets his thing, and this was like I think her car was a 2000 Stratus or something like that. So the door was the door, but it was the window. So right when you open up the door, there's no like lining on the outside of the window. It's just the window. So those ones are fairly easy to, stick a thing in there. But we couldn't get it for some reason, so we had something else to kind of pry the door open with it just a little bit so we can stick the thing. And my friend pries the thing open a little bit. My friend Josh sticks the thing in there, and all of a sudden, the back window shatters. Like the back driver window, like the and I'm like, we're sitting there looking at each other, and my girlfriend's still like, she's freaking out over there. She freaks out even more in the middle of the street. There's a bunch of people just staring at her. I'm like,
it's a distraction.
Psycho, Jesus. Yeah, it's a distraction as we're breaking into her car. So we're sitting there. Yeah, she's freaking out pretty bad. My friend Josh drives her home because her dad's like a couple miles down the road. And so me and my friend sitting next to this car, glass everywhere on the ground, just sitting there, car alarms going off. And there's just people walking by going, did you just break into that car? We're like, no, it's my friends. We just needed to get the door open for her. And
why didn't you turn the car alarm off?
Yeah,
the keys were in the seat.
I don't think, because that car was weird, where you couldn't turn off the alarm unless you open up the trunk, which we didn't find out till later.
What?
What? There was no clicker?
No.
So there's
There was
a car
no clicker on it
alarm.
because it was one that didn't have the...
So there's a car alarm, and the trigger to turn it off is the trunk.
Yeah, it was weird. We're like, how the fuck do you turn this thing off? We're like, tried turning on the car, like it didn't do anything. Turn off the car, we tried like hitting a bunch of buttons and stuff. Nothing was happening.
Engineering at its best right there.
Yeah, there's glass everywhere. There's just people walking by going, did you break into that car? Somebody called the cops on us. Cop drives by and he's like, you guys, like, what are you guys doing over here? And we're like, oh yeah, my ex-girlfriend locked her keys in the car, tried getting into it, and then we broke a window. And they're like, well, where is she? And I was like, it's like, at home.
Oh, she left
And
her?
he's like, yeah, she left her purse was in the car, her keys were in the car. So we're just sitting there, and the cop's kind of like he didn't believe us, but he drove away for some reason. So we dodged the first cop, and then my friend's like, you should go up to the gas station, get a broom and a mop. A broom and a mop. No, a broom and a dustpan. So you can clean up the glass on the ground.
Should mop up the car. Get rid of the evidence.
We're just cleaning everybody's cars in the parking lot. So I walk up to this is like 11:30 at night. I walk up to the gas station, and it's the weirdest question ever if you walk in there and be like, you guys got a broom and a dustpan? The clerk just looked at me like, why? And I was like, yeah, we broke something down the street. We need to clean it up. And they're like, all right, well, we close in a half hour, so you have to bring it back. And I was like, all right. I was still surprised that they gave it to me. Walked down there. We're trying to clean up the glass now. And it was just weird as shit because there's, I think 3 other cops came by, and one actually stopped and came out and was like sternly talking to us. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get fucking arrested tonight on 4th of July for a bullshit reason. And then finally we ended up getting the car, open up the trunk, finally got the alarm to go off, drove to my girlfriend's house, and she was just beyond pissed for some reason. And I'm like,
Well, her car door got shattered.
well, it wasn't. It was like, because the old Stratus, it was a 2-door.
Okay.
So the back window was like this big.
Still, it's a window.
It was the little tiny one.
Okay, I understand.
And I mean, I understand a window got shattered, but it's not the end of the world. She was like freaking out like I had killed somebody or somebody was like dead inside of a car.
You murdered my car door.
Yeah, we're like, why are you freaking out so bad? And my friend even like he offered to like fix the window because it was kind of his fault. They like fix part of it, and then I went to a whole different spiel. But that was the story of when I almost got arrested.
I do remember you telling me that story.
That sounds kind of like a Caleb move. But his keys were locked in the car with the keys in the ignition, and the lights were on.
Well, I told you right before we moved into this place, when I was staying with you guys for a week, your old roommate had a friend over,
Yeah.
and he locked his keys in his car, and he's just like, "Hey, you got any tools?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Oh." I was like, "Why?" "I locked my keys in my car." I was like, "Oh God." You know, it's 2016. Are people still that dumb where they just like throw their keys in their car and then they just leave?
Where's their spare?
That's another good question.
I
Like
didn't
if I ever
actually
lock
have
mine in my car, I have my spare upstairs.
And that was the second car I broke into with no real tools. Last time I broke into my old roommate's car with my tire iron and an old mop that we had that I bent.
an old mop.
Yeah, I bent like the mop so I can get like an angle on it and hit the unlock. And he left his keys in his car locked and it running.
Hit it running.
Yeah, and it was the middle of a snowstorm, and he didn't even park all the way into the parking space. And I was like, "Oh crap! I have to go to work, but I should really help him."
That sounds really funny. So he's just sitting there driving. He's about to go park, and he's like, "Oh shit! Look at that! Open up the door, just jump on us. The car's still rolling."
No, he brought groceries in.
Oh shit! $1.
He brought groceries in, and he just
a nickel.
Where's playing Pokemon Go? Oh shoot! A Pinchy.
he brought groceries in, and then he comes back like 2 minutes later. "Hey, I don't know what I did to do. I just locked my keys in my car." I was just like, "Oh fuck." And the time before that, I was in high school, and we had like summer practices in the morning. And my buddy just locked his keys in his car, and this was my idea. "You know, I'm pretty good at fishing. I could probably fish your keys out for you." And he's just like, "No, you can't." I was like, I can do it. I can do it. So we got a chain from the workout room. That was like a little one that had a hook on it. And I'm just like, nope. Wham. Like my third try, instantly popped his door open. He's like, "Dude, you're so cool and everything."
God damn it.
And then I'm 2 for 2 for girlfriends locking themselves out of their apartment and breaking in. It's kind of scary.
Breaking into a house.
So easily.
I mean, when you think about it, I mean, if somebody really wanted to get in somewhere, they're going to be able to, unless you have like attack dogs or something.
That's why we need a bomb shelter. Why aren't we sleeping in there every
broke into my
night?
house. What do I do?
I'm just thinking-
A, call the police. B, go to the bomb shelter.
Like I'm looking on YouTube how to.
Then set
Someone's
up a nuke
breaking
in the house, and then
they're
you're
like
good.
stealing our TV and shit. Say the bomb shelter's that closet. We run down, go in there, be like, "Stop!" Just
This is a panic room.
Sucks to suck. Then just light off a nuke in the house, and then you're good.
We run on nuclear power here. Be ready to be melted.
You ready to die?
I was just thinking, like, if I can easily break into pretty much everyone's apartment, that means anyone could just break into our apartment.
Or anybody else's.
True. With just a butter knife.
but who has butter knives these days? Nobody.
I brought 2 just in case.
Okay, good. We're ahead of the curve.
Well, maybe we need to like Home Alone trap our house then.
Home Alone trap. Just put up stupid
like,
traps.
All right, so we got to get Hot Wheels all over the.
Bunch of marbles underneath the rug and the front door.
I can't wait to have that police call where they're just like, "How'd your roommate die?" "Well, listen, officer.
Yeah, but I got a story for you.
We're afraid of people breaking in all the time because they never broke in before. And we pretty much MacGyvered the shit out of this place." As he's just like walking by the stairs and paint cans just go flying. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about that one.
There's like glue all over the stairs. Like, God damn it, I can't fucking step.
Yeah,
There's
so
a
now-
nail on the stairs.
Now, if
steps
we
into
ever
it.
get swatted, they're got a surprise for.
God.
I bet.
And I feel like they'd be like, all right, well, you guys aren't actually in trouble, but you're in trouble now for hurting us.
Yeah, I bet a SWAT team has never had to experience a Home Alone rigged up house.
Listen, you guys are good at traps. We're gonna hire you. You can probably fight terrorism.
You could defend your home. You could defend this country.
With marbles, push pins.
Those terrorists don't know what's coming. ISIS be like, what the fuck am I stepping on? As hitting all their rugs that they like so much.
Airdrop Legos all around their base. Be like, oh, fuck. We're fucked now.
All I got is sandals.
Yeah, if we just need to get a man on the inside to steal everyone's shoes and socks, and then they'll just have to walk outside, see it covered in Legos.
They probably haven't even ever seen a paint
Shit.
can before. Imagine hitting them in the face with one. These goddamn Americans.
Foiled again. It's like the raid on Saddam Hussein's house. They're like, all right, we could go in with our weapons, or
Send in
we
the
could
A-team.
go in with laser pointers, just shot them in their eyes, blind them, walk in, throw a bunch of Legos. They're not coming out of that room now. Just put a bunch of saran wrap on doorways so they're going to run into it. They're just immobilized now. Fuck that.
And then we just get like a bunch of nails or a bunch of boards with nails sticking out of them.
Yeah, we're going to go in, and then right when we see Saddam, the guy with the baseball bat with a bunch of nails sticking out of it, it's just going to come out of the back and be like, sup.
Don't forget to set up the shower with Richard Simmons dancing.
We're going to make sure we flood his basement.
In the shower.
Yeah, we'll, set up,
Yeah, did you see that?
we'll get like a
I saw in Home
that was in
Alone.
the window. I don't
Yeah,
think it was
that
in the
wasn't
shower.
in the shower. That was
Yeah, because
just.
there was like the
yeah.
train, or what? There was a train
on
with
the
Michael
train,
Jordan
yep.
going around
Yeah.
it.
But that would be pretty good in the shower.
No,
Just like,
Home Alone 2, where he sets up the blow up clown in the shower.
oh yeah,
It's like, you
that
damn
was-
kids are doing all that shit.
That was in the shower. I was thinking about number one.
Yeah,
They were,
number one,
like
where he
in
puts
the
the Michael Jordan
van
up.
and looking.
Yeah, there's the music playing, and then Michael Jordan's on the train track going around the circle. That was a good movie. I want to watch that again.
I just rewatched those this Christmas. That and I rewatched Santa Claus.
I think it was 1, 2, and 3 were the good ones, right? Number 4 was the one where they changed actors.
I didn't even know there was a third one until this year.
3 was also a different actor, but that one was okay. That one was the one where the kid was sick.
I thought the dad was like the kid from the first two movies.
What? Really?
I thought so.
No, I thought they were whole different characters.
No, they're different
Really?
characters.
But wasn't one of the bad guys the same one?
No, I don't know. I've never seen the third one, so I don't really know. I've seen the first
Third
two.
one's with the kid with the parrot. Kid's sick at home. Trying to remember.
So his family doesn't go on vacation.
No, his family's at work. He has the RC car. I know there's a really
Is this
good
the one with the
descriptions, but-
microchip?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's
okay.
right.
I have seen it. Okay, I know
He
what
was
you're talking
chipped.
About. There was a microchip.
There was a microchip inside the car that he had.
his
Oh.
dad put in there.
His dad had the present in a bag at the airport, but then he picked up the wrong bag that also had the same car in it with the microchip inside of the car. So then when he brought the thing home for his son, and then the chip was in it. So
Do you remember
people had to
like
come get the chip.
everything was like microprocessors, and that was like the big threat in the like '90s movies?
Yeah.
He's got microprocessors.
Oh God, we're fucked.
Who
We're all done for.
knows what you could do with microprocessors?
Like turn into Arnold Schwarzenegger there.
Well, Terminator is like the first one to start it. You remember?
Microprocessors.
This microprocessor is going to launch Skynet.
Toaster strudel, yeah.
I love that commercial.
Toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel?
You know what? The best,
Toaster strudel, yeah.
best one is the old Hot Pockets commercial where it's like, "You're not hungry for girl, you hungry for Hot Pocket." Or the guy's like
What?
doing donuts in the parking lot. He's like, "You're not hungry for donuts, you hungry for Hot Pocket." The best.
I feel like we can make some pretty good commercial parodies.
I want to do a toaster strudel commercial. We'd have to knock down one of our doors. 'Cause that's how it goes, right? The door just like flies down, and
I think
there's
so.
just that kid.
Yeah, the
like,
kid making
birds
those
come in
lame
with, like,
Pop-Tarts.
They
And then
hold up the sign, and he just goes like, "Toaster strudel, yeah."
toaster strudel, yeah.
You not hunger for beer. You hunger for Hot Pocket.
Well, I guess so.
Oh my god, perforated
got
taco
me.
shells, yeah.
Taco Bell, yeah.
You not hungry for Taco Bell.
You hungry for Taco John's?
It's like that. Isn't Taco John's the guy in like the sombrero?
Think so.
Is the guy? He's just standing there with a gun. You hungry for Taco John's?
Just sniping everybody going into Taco Bell. That'll be the last mistake you ever make.
Do we want to talk about our skit a little bit that we're attempting?
Sure, the
That-
hat's right here.
That
Why
we
not?
bit off a little more than we could chew. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking for the next one, if I do, I think storyboards would help a lot for just like planning out shots, and then we could
Yeah, we
aim
didn't.
it just
We went on this one kind of blind.
so that way we could just think of how we can get the shot and not think about what shot we want and then how we could get it.
I think we learned a lot. That
Can I show the hat?
Yeah.
I almost feel like we should keep this as like an exclusive later on.
well, I think we should
'Cause it's
finish it
not-
eventually.
Like we'll
Yeah.
finish it eventually, but it's not
Eventually, are we waiting? Is it postponed?
for now.
well, we just have that one.
We just have the
couple
one
scenes.
shot with John.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure that that's a decent shot, you know?
So we're gonna finish it eventually, but I think we just learned a lot that we need to do smaller things first. Like we should have just done that small one with.
We can still do that one. That
Yeah.
one
Small
it'll
one.
take like an hour and a half to probably film. The one where the
Dun, 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 ba-da-doo.
well
What's the
basically
standoff. Mexican
I mean,
standoff.
I think we could.
Oh, with like,
Don't say Mexican standoff. Yeah.
We'll just say Mexican standoff. Yeah. Mexican standoff. Yeah.
Yeah, we should have done that one.
We still
Yeah.
can.
Well, I know we can, but I'm saying
Yeah.
that was 2 days, almost 3 days of shooting.
Yeah.
it was two. One like probably you
Well,
could count one more if like
yeah, I
we
wouldn't
count
count it full
preparation
days.
and stuff.
You know, 3 or 2 half days. Started at 9, ended at about like noon or 1.
Actually, I count it as a full day because if you take like sunlight and stuff into consideration, it changed probably.
I suppose.
True.
I mean, 4 hours of shooting each day. 'Cause the second day we got done at like noon, but it was about the same. But anyway, yeah, that's the hat from it.
Yeah, it's pretty high quality stuff.
You know, we were on
Looks just like
A, we're on a budget.
just like in the.
and B, we were kind of trying to hurry up the thing so we couldn't order an actual hat. But
I think it looks better.
I think it's better.
I mean,
make-
handmade, handcrafted by the best.
Yeah, John.
John not only draws awesome banners, but he makes awesome hats too.
yeah, 600 on eBay if you want it.
One of a kind.
You can't even get a
One in
dollar.
existence.
Well, it is one of a kind. Nobody's gonna make a hat that stupid.
That's true.
I mean, like
so stupid, it's awesome.
a hat that
Amazing.
true to the true to the original.
So what you gotta do is you gotta have it so it can be a Team Rocket hat.
oh yeah.
So you could swap it out.
Oh my God,
if
swap
we
out the
made
stamp.
this like a reversible and it like.
Get Velcro going.
Except, how would you get Velcro that would like?
Change this to like green Velcro, and then the other side of
Oh.
the Team Rocket would be a light black Velcro.
That's a good idea. Why aren't we doing hats instead? Why are we doing this?
Yeah, we're gonna drop all of our podcasts now. We're just gonna
Yep.
make hats.
Last episode, it was fun while it lasted.
Thank
We'll
you, our 10 subscribers. You are the best. And if you made it this far,
Subscribers.
thank God you've made it this far.
buy a hat.
It was a long, bumpy road.
I told you that like my trainee, she said she was listening to our show. The one where I was just like, if you can make it, if you made it this far, you're 6 minutes in, and that's great. And she's like, yeah,
Then did she
made it
stop
4.
watching?
She made it 4 minutes in.
Oh, so close.
I was like,
I
You're about to
whatever.
throw him a bone.
I suppose if you're busy and you're just on YouTube for a couple minutes looking up stuff, you're not going to want to sit there and look for an hour. But there are some people that are like, you know, I have time. I'm bored. I'm just going to
Yeah,
YouTube.
I think
those are
ours
the
just
people
a
that are gonna
smaller
look up.
audience.
So like how I got started wanting to do podcasts was my friend from high school was going to radio school, like to be a radio DJ, and he had to do 10 podcasts, like radio podcasts, for class, and then he used those as references to get a job. So he had me listen to him every week, and I was like, shit, if he can do that, I can fucking do that.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to start a podcast. I mean, it's a little, you have to invest a little bit of money if you don't have something already.
So
but
that was like the problem, right? I bit off like a lot more than I could chew. I was like, all right, I'm going to have like 6 shows. They're all going to be focus based. They're all going to be like an hour long. And then I was like, all right, I'm just going to get everyone involved. And then at the point where it's just like, can I do this for free? And then I found out, shit, you know, I have to invest money into it. And that was the turning point where I was just like, you know, I just don't have the money to invest or the people who would want to be involved that long.
Or the time. If you have 6 shows all an hour long, that's an hour of just shooting too.
Yeah,
or 6
because-
hours of just film.
We were going to do a sports show, a comedy show, a fitness podcast, a music podcast, and then like another one. And I was just like, had this whole idea in my head, and I was like, then I'm just going to fucking sell t-shirts to make money and just do all this other shit.
yeah, I think when you're trying to come up with an idea like doing a podcast or starting YouTube or something like that, you always go way above what you're actually going to do. Which, I mean, kind of, it's good and bad. It gives you like a goal to get to at some point.
But it's so hard to find people who are just comfortable talking around. And I found out like the people who I was asking weren't 100% into it like we are. And I knew at that point, if they weren't 100% in, then it was just going to be a waste of money.
What's the point? They're just going to flake off at
Yeah.
some point. I mean, I've wanted to do YouTube for probably since freshman year. I know I've mentioned something. I don't know if you remember, but I mentioned trying to do something like sophomore
I mean,
year. and stuff
Salty
like that.
Snack Holiday Club in high school was originally crafted as a YouTube channel name.
Oh, really?
So, yep, I have the YouTube channel.
Do you really?
No videos. Subscribe.
You want to subscribe to the
no
Salty Snack Holiday
videos.
channel? Holiday Club.
Subscribe to nobody. View to nothing.
But I think I don't
Just
know.
got the name.
I really like doing our podcast just because I feel like we're just relieving a lot of stress that we have throughout the week.
I mean, 10 subscribers. That's.
I think it's.
I don't
fun
give a
to
shit about subscribers, to be honest.
To be
like
hon-
today, you
Sorry,
can keep going.
go. No, you go.
Go
ahead.
on.
You were
I was
talking.
just saying at work today, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I'm kind of excited to go home and just do the podcast because, you know, you don't,
Yeah.
sometimes you just want to talk, you know, and there's not really anybody that's just there to, you know, you're there to shoot shit with for a long time.
And I mean, this is honestly a way better, way more fun way to spend my time at the end of the day than like just like going up to my room and sitting on whatever game, usually by myself.
Yeah.
In any
Yeah.
game, even the MMOs, I'm just like, there's nobody on. I want to talk to somebody.
That makes sense.
Need to
Yeah.
vent out all this bullshit that's been piling up and is metaphoric. I was about to say literally, metaphorically coming out of my guzzle.
Spewing.
Yes.
but I feel we're on the right path of success, right?
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of the stuff I was looking up on, like, you know, if we were to ever get big on YouTube, whenever you start, you always want to make sure you do it because you want to do it, not because you're trying to make money or you're trying to get famous. It's the same thing for Twitch, too. It's always, you know, don't think about it, just do it.
Just keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
just, I don't know.
Just do it.
I'm so, like
Shia
hustling
LaBeouf.
so hard,
Beef.
hustling so hard to get 100 followers on Twitter right now.
I know.
We're
I
at a
kept
99.
looking.
We were at 99
We're-
for such a long time.
Are we
I was
still
about
at
ready
90?
to. No, we're at 96 right now, I think.
What? We went down?
Yeah, we
a
went
couple
down.
people unfollowed us, but I was looking.
I'll make 4
and I was
Twitter
about to write a
accounts.
tweet. I was about to write a tweet saying, almost at 99 followers. Thanks for everybody for following. Or like I was about to write the 100 one because
Yeah, yeah.
I was figuring somebody was going to follow right away. But then look, the next morning we're down to 96, and I'm like, then we went back up to 99, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna get there. Back down to 97, I
96.
think.
Yeah.
It's the wall. first wall we have
Yeah.
to break. Is there how many subs we at?
You're still at 10.
10.
10? We should have had a 10 subscriber special. For 10.
It'll be a 10-second video.
Yep, every multiple of 10. So like, actually no, that would be 20. Shit.
But-
Yeah, it's-
So I feel like because we're always getting between like 60 views on our flagship
Our
Salty
show.
Snack show, that means, you know, we're getting the same people following all the time. I
That's
feel
good.
like
Yes and
think
no. I
that's
mean,
better.
I think a lot of those are us watching it.
I stopped
I mean,
going into it.
Probably one is me.
Yeah, I stopped going into them
Probably
now.
one.
What do you mean?
I
Stop
stopped-
at clicking on them?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I click on it a couple times. One, just to make sure. No, like once to
One,
make sure it looks.
two,
I just sit there and click on it all day.
1003, 1004. This
I-
shit's going viral, boys. 1005.
Worked up to 1,000.
It's just setting up like a bunch of bots. All right, 1 million clicks.
You don't need the bots when you have a refresh button.
But I mean, I look at it right when it uploads just to make sure it looks good. Ending, beginning, you know, they didn't get cut off or anything like that by YouTube. And then, you know, if I ever show somebody something real quick, I'll open it up. Or sometimes I even accidentally open it up trying to look at how many views we have on it. Like, because like the phone's a little weird. It's obviously different than the computer versions where like I'll click on it and be like, oh wait, I can look right here and it says views on it. But then I already clicked on it, so I'm already past the point of no return.
How about YouTube Music? Did you see that new app?
Yeah,
think
I've
so.
seen ads for it
Yeah, it's
too.
only for.
You have to have Red to use it. YouTube
Do
Red.
you?
They're really trying to push YouTube Red.
I don't want your
Yeah, I know.
fucking YouTube Red.
I don't want.
And it costs money to use it too. It's like 99 cents a month or something like that.
I just want to listen to things without having my phone open.
99 cents a month for Red or for music?
For Red.
for Red.
I think
Does that
music is
include
off
music?
of Red.
So,
So if you
what
have a
is
Red-
what
Red
is
account.
YouTube Music? Does it include like
so basically, so you can listen to it with your phone closed.
like YouTube videos with your phone shut? I mean, I've sort of wanted that. I don't want to. Well, 99
But
cents
why do you
a
have to
month isn't
fucking
bad.
pay for it?
99 cents a
But
month
still,
is pretty
YouTube has been
minuscule.
free for ever since it ever opened.
It should be so what YouTube Red is basically you get commercial free stuff. Everything's commercial free, and then you get some premium products.
So how
pay
does
for
that work
that.
for creators then? Because most of the creators are making money off of the
So YouTube,
ad clicks.
yeah, but they also have their YouTube Red stuff. Like Rooster Teeth has their movie on there.
What if a creator doesn't want to make content for YouTube Red? Do they just not
Then
get
they
the
won't
benefit?
they won't get a cut from it. They'll just get their AdSense.
But what if people have YouTube Red and are not skipping over the ads?
I don't know. They're getting view pays though.
I mean, I
Okay.
suppose it make
But-
like for a movie or something like that, it would make sense because you don't want the video to be cut.
I mean, I think like you should have a way to like toggle on or off like the like being a YouTube Red channel or something. Only have that availability for
I think
if
you
you're putting
can.
out YouTube Red content.
I
or
think
not.
because if you have a YouTube Red account, I believe when you upload a video onto YouTube, it says you can have it public, unlisted, or private.
But I think it's $15 a month. It's not like
to create,
no to be a YouTube Red subscriber.
really,
50.
That's the last time I checked.
I thought it was like $1 a month or something. Maybe
How
that's
much
like
is
maybe it's the
Netflix?
beginning
I know.
price.
I felt it
I think
was
it's
a
10 now,
it was a ripoff.
12 maybe.
Oh yeah, I do remember them like because I'm pretty sure I remember people comparing it to Netflix and it being higher, and
Yeah, Netflix
saying,
increased
like,
their price.
this is going to be a risk or
That was
something.
a while ago though, I think.
Yeah, but I think you also get movies with YouTube or YouTube Red because they have
Yeah,
movies.
because they
on
have
there.
movies. They added movies on there because it's all through Google Play is the
Yeah.
thing. Because Google owns YouTube, obviously. So
Freaking Google Play,
But if they're
Google
charging
Plus.
$15 a month for that, compared to like, I subscribe to Rooster Teeth's first members thing just because I really wanted to watch their show that they got Day 5. But theirs is like $2.95 a month.
really,
Yeah, that's super cheap. And I feel $2.95 a month is like nothing for all the content that I use and listen to.
I mean, if you have the extra money to just, throw away like that, I suppose.
I think if you have a reason to use the content, if you're like you're saying constantly using it, it's a pretty good investment.
I also like their idea that because they do live podcasts that I really want to see what their live shows like.
Do they have any
I mean, we could do
interactions
live
with live
shows.
audiences?
Yeah, they do Twitter things with them
Okay.
and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
I think
that'd
they
be
have
fun.
a chat room that they go into.
We could do live shows too. I just don't.
Yeah, I
The
don't-
only like I have everything in my mind. No, obviously we don't have to right now. But I'm just saying like
It's 1:01 a.m. Who is gonna watch a live show of this at
Well,
1:01?
of course we
I'm
have
not
to do
saying
it.
I'm not saying right now.
I
Obviously,
have to get up fucking.
I'll
early.
watch it.
Anybody
I'll
that's
ask
sitting
you.
up,
I'll
no.
ask you some Twitter questions.
It's because you don't go to fucking bed. Neither of you.
No, I'll post Twitter
I've been
questions
going to
while
bed
we're
for
here,
years,
and then I'll
lately,
answer
actually.
them.
What happened
myself.
to the fucking bullshit where you went to bed at 8:30 at night?
Well, it's because he stayed up all night that night.
I
before.
know, I
Yeah.
get that, but you're trying to fix your sleep schedule, and now you just back to normal.
It's hard when like I get home I end work at 11, and then I'm just I feel like it's a waste of a day if I'm waking up like an hour before work, getting ready, and then going to work, coming home, going to bed.
That's why you just wake up earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
it's
I mean,
hard.
it's either way. Either you stay up after work, you stay up later, and then just get up for work, or you go to bed when you get home from work and then get up.
I
and
do.
have the
I do
morning.
actually feel like the day's more wasted if I spend the day before work doing stuff I want.
Yeah,
than if I do it.
I hate
after
doing stuff
work.
before work because then you always have the thing in the back of your head like, shit, I have to work in 2 hours. I have to work in an hour and a half.
I guess you're right.
And it's kind of like, you want to do something, but then it's like, I have to stay here or I have to stay somewhere around here because I have to go to work, obviously, soon.
Get
Where,
what
I
you're
mean, if you worked I usually like where you work in the morning, you get up, you go to work right away, and then you get back and people are still doing stuff and you're able to do something after work then and go to bed at a decent time still.
I hated it when place I used to work before would have me close one night, then open the morning after that.
Yep.
It was so bullshit. It was so dumb.
Yeah, welcome to my Saturday, Sunday shifts.
Oh, do you have to do that?
Yeah, I'll work like a 1 to 10 or 2 to 11, and then I'll have to be up at 10 to go to work.
Wow. Well, you weren't opening at 7.
Yeah, that's true. I've had to do that before where when I worked factory work, I'd work a shift that was like a 2 to 11, and then I'd have to get up at 5 to be at work at 6.
I think
And that
the
was
worst that
fucking terrible.
I've ever had was I had to close at my old job, the restaurant. You guys know what I'm talking about. I had
Which
to,
restaurant? Sit down or fast food?
fast food.
Okay.
Good
I don't know
question.
why we
I,
can't
was
just-
thinking of the sit down one.
I don't know why we can't just say the names. It's not like we're talking
yeah,
shit
you
about
can.
them. Anyway, I used to work at McDonald's.
Hey, fuck that
Oh
place.
crap. So yeah, I worked at McDonald's. I closed, and then I think I had to get back up and open at because there was somebody that called in for the morning before when I was closing, or I worked till midnight. I didn't actually close, but so they're like, "Yeah, can you open then tomorrow?" And I'm like, "We open in 4 hours," and they're like, "Yeah, that's right." And I'm like, "Whatever."
You know, there's a law where you can't. Well, at least in this state, is a law. You have to have 8 hours off before you go to work, but no business ever goes by the law.
I mean, when what McDonald's did was they followed the law if you're under 18.
Well, yeah.
Well, they
That's-
followed it very, very strictly if you're under 18. But like if you're over 18, it's like obviously they still follow the law, but it's kind of more lenient.
So like
I feel like
if they could ask you if you wanted to do this and you're free to say no.
Yeah.
But if you were like okay with it, they'd allow you to do it.
yeah.
Okay.
I know like if you were under 18 there and you had to have
Jesus
what,
Christ.
what are you doing? Are you look at the Lucky Charms box and just some eyeing you up or what?
Can you not drink a beer tonight or what?
Well, I have like holes in my mouth.
You got holes in your mouth?
Yeah, I've had like 19.
You got
lip
Swiss cheese
piercings.
teeth?
And
Swiss cheese mouth?
yeah. I
That's a
wonder,
new one. That's a
do
new one.
people that have like lip piercings ever have that problem where they're
the
just like
snake bites?
shooting water out of their
Oh, when they're like filling up their bottom lip, it's like.
like if you poke a hole in a water bottle, it's just like
God damn it.
Could you better have like double, just hitting you both?
it's like a sprinkler.
I'm a sniper. Anyway,
Or like those people can you geek?
And what?
Can you geek?
Yeah, you know where like you hit that gland in your bottom of your tongue and it like shoots
some
out.
I can do it involuntarily.
I can't do it.
What?
Never.
I do
a
it sometimes
gland
on
to, like,
accident.
Gleek.
It's like at
I'm
the
sorry.
worst
It's
worst
called
time.
gleek.
to like just shoot out. Like,
Yeah, so-
saliva?
Yeah, it like shoots out straight out of your mouth.
So you like rub your tongue against your gland, your salivatory gland, and it just shoots out. My old roommate could his fucking just go. He can hit you across the room.
I've hit a couple people with it on
That
accident.
seems like such a primitive defense mechanism to just
never-
like spit on people from like,
As long as it's acid spit.
down the hall.
You never
It's
seen
gotta
someone gleek
chew
before?
a lot.
I've saw like I don't know. It felt like satire to me when people were making jokes about it on like TV shows when like
Oh, yeah.
somebody like holds like someone's tongue down or something and then just like shoots something.
I've never been
something
able
out.
to do it. I still don't even know how.
I can't do it. I've
like
never
the
done it
people-
by accident.
People can like curl their tongues in like 3s or 4s.
I've seen
Oh
that.
yeah.
I can do this.
Yeah, look at like the Ripley thing on their tongue.
Yeah, and then they're on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I can curl my tongue like 24 times.
Yeah, I call this one the Lay's ripples.
Look at me, I'm famous.
That's when they find out it was all photoshopped.
Oh shit! You remember that? There's a game show on Nickelodeon a long time ago where like you had to,
Slime one.
you had to guess
Oh,
like the kid's special talent, and the one was just like the kid had a long rat tail. He had a long ponytail down to his feet, and just like, ew.
How is that a talent?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, back when that show was out, it was like the late '90s where the mullet was in.
That's
I still see kids with mullets, and I'm like,
that's a few steps past mullet. It's a rat tail.
that's a super mullet.
I had one of my good friends in high
Uber
school
mullet.
had a rat tail in like early high school, middle school.
My nephews have it, or my nephew.
Currently,
I'm pretty sure he still has it. It's so gross.
Like, I don't understand that
I
haircut.
don't think it's like I saw one movie where Jackie Chan had it. He was like whipping people with it.
That wasn't a rat tail. That was on the top of his head.
Is that on the top of
That's
his
the
head?
man
Wasn't
bun.
that like in
The original man bun Jackie Chan.
No, what's that? The man tail. There we go.
the man
Because it's a
tail?
ponytail on top of your head. But
That
it's
was
by a
Shanghai
man.
Noon. I
There's-
think you're talking about.
There's male ponies. I'm offended at this.
You're a brony too.
No, but the rat tail is like at the bottom of like your hairline.
Yeah.
It's just nasty
I
looking.
thought Jackie Chan had that in the movie.
No, he had it. It was on the top of his head.
I thought he had like a
And he was
hat.
like, whoosh.
Is a helicopter.
Yeah.
Don't.
They're making another Jackie Chan buddy cop movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
With a black guy.
Oh, what was his name?
I
Wasn't
think
there?
it was.
Wasn't he in like Rush Hour?
Yeah, he was in Rush Hour, but they're doing another one. I don't know what. Is it Kevin Hart?
No, it's not Kevin Hart. I was thinking that first right off the
Michael
bat,
Epps?
too. Maybe.
I know it's a funny comedian. Not to be racist. I love black comedians.
Thanks for clarifying.
Hey, the internet gets all butthurt about everything. You know what I mean?
Well, they're probably going to be butthurt about that too.
I know, because they're probably not going to watch this long anyways.
I just read on the thing. It says we have enough disk space remaining for recording 230 hours. So
That's good.
We're good.
Unlike the last time.
Well, all right. I'll just call in for the next like 4 days, and we'll just keep going.
Just keep going and going
I
and
know why I'm
going.
so sweaty.
It's this
probably-
light.
Yeah.
Is it? But the light's better now.
I don't feel any heat from the light.
I don't think it's a light.
It's probably the lack of sleeves.
Black.
My shirt, my sleeveless shirt has too many sleeves.
I have sleeves, but they're in the wrong spot. You have like sleeves coming out here.
Talk about
The ultimate sleeveless shirt. There's nothing right here.
It's just the neck part.
I want to see.
It's just
but
the
I
neck.
want to see a sleeveless shirt without sleeves, like here, but have like sleeves like here on
What are
your
you, Goro?
button
The leg.
and on
What,
the
champ?
back. And then he could just say you have a sleeveless shirt with sleeves.
That would be the funniest thing, seeing him a champ with the fucking no sleeves on his top arms, but their sleeves on the bottom ones.
You could Photoshop that. Wearing a bro tank with with sleeves coming on his other arms.
I mean, that way.
McBro.
No, bro chop.
Bro champ.
Seriously though,
Bro champ.
hold on. This is innovative $1 million ideas here. Like if the collar was just super stretched so like it could fit around, you could just reverse it if you wanted to have sleeves.
How are you gonna see?
Just do that to a really
What do you
shitty
mean,
shirt.
how are you gonna see?
So
Hey, so this part of your shirt would be up here.
yeah, I know what you're saying, but how would it like stay up? Because it'd be like
Strap
a dress.
tape.
The straps,
Yeah, just
clear
put straps right
straps.
here.
It would be like a tank top with the clear straps, and for men, of course, a manly tank.
So when you don't want sleeves, but when you do,
No, it's called
got
the
no
it's called the
midsection.
4-day shirt.
Or we could get like those, you know, those zippers that were on shorts. If you had like zipper sleeves,
I was just thinking, like, could you imagine instead of a sleeveless shirt, it's just a sleeve shirt? It's just sleeves.
No, haven't you ever heard of
I don't
the
understand. Just like
6-day underwear?
a shirt with sleeves.
Haven't you ever heard of that?
I know what you're talking about.
Where
Yes.
it's like has the 3 leg holes, and all you do is you switch leg holes every day, and then on the 3rd day or on the 4th day you flip it inside out, and then you have 3 more days on it. It's the 4-day shirt. You put it on this way, then you flip it upside down. You put it on that way, flip it inside
No,
out. and there
like
you go.
how do people think that counts as lasting?
Then when someone asks you, you'd be like,
Dude, your shirt stinks. No, it's just down here.
that actually like holes just for my dick.
Just make a shirt with a bunch of armholes in it. Be like, I could wear this shirt forever.
It just keeps rotating.
Oh, getting a little sweaty. Flip it.
No, just a sleeve shirt. A sleeve shirt where it's just sleeves and then the neck part.
So just sleeves like
So it's like
rows
chaps.
and rows.
So it's like
of
chaps,
sleeves.
right? You know, chaps.
You ever see the college
Yeah,
humor video
yeah.
of the weird clothing? You haven't?
The jeggings video.
Yeah, the jeggings.
No,
The jeggings video.
The teacher.
Have you ever
said,
read
"No,
the College Humor Guide to College? I read that before I went to college, and it's probably the best book ever.
Have you
Really?
seen Filthy
Ever
Frank's
before?
video, How to Survive High School?
No,
You should watch that when we're done. It's pretty good.
but the book was about like what's the first thing you should do when you move into your dorm room? Meet everyone on your floor. Ask which one sells drugs. I was
You sell
like,
drugs? No. You sell drugs? No.
I was like, okay. And then it said, because as soon as you find your local drug dealer, then you'll know where all the good parties are, and he could probably buy you booze. And I was
I
like,
mean,
damn, this is a good idea. Found my local drug dealer.
like on your floor, I guess. Local.
Yeah.
Within walking distance, drug dealer.
So I had one.
That seems like a pretty shady first impression.
the guy who lived next to me.
Hey, nice to meet you. Where are you from? You sell drugs?
No, you'd be like, hey, what's up?
You can start out being that kid.
Can I get
you know
a
where I
fix
can
on
get
that?
some weed, some grass.
Nor
I was just about to
that
say grass.
dandelion. If you know what I'm saying.
Hey, listen,
I
I'm trying to
get-
get
I
pretty
don't-
wizard later.
Some pretty
want to get
Beethoven,
Beethoven out of
Kush.
my mind.
That
Beethoven Kush.
Beethoven Kush.
Beethoven.
I don't want marijuana. I want just like straight weeds that you pull out of your yard.
Listen, buddy.
The pricklier,
I
the
want
better.
straight oregano.
I want the stuff we sell to high schoolers.
Man, I want some of that stuff I got in high school, man. That was awesome.
Take it. Just
You mean
give me
oregano?
a.
Yeah.
Hey, I miss high school weed. High school weed was like the best compared to now.
I wouldn't know.
So like when I went to high school, when you got weed, it was like you had to smoke 6 hours to get as
Not even
high
high.
as you can. Now
I've
off
heard
of one hit.
comedians talk about it.
It's like no joke. Now it's like 2 hits. I'm instantly back to that time
What was
where
that?
it took all day to get high.
What was that one comedian who I think it was Bill Burr or something, and he was talking about or Louis C.K. I get him confused a lot, but he was talking about
Old.
yeah, he was talking about like how he remembers how it would take so long, and then like he just takes it, or he walks up to some like current generation, like our generation high schoolers.
This is Louis C.K.
And he's just
And
like,
they offer him the smoke pot in the parking
and he
lot.
just like starts going ham on it, and then they're just like, slow down, dude. You should slow down.
and then he has the paranoia.
I remember he was saying like he was driving and stuff, and then he realizes I have not looked at the road for like an hour.
No, so I was just like, I don't know, it just popped in my head like the first time I actually got like serious high. And excuse me, well, one of my friends from high school, I was going to college in like a week, and she's like, hey, you want to hang out? And I was like, sure, you know, it's the last time I'll probably see you for a long time. And she's like, all right, we're going to get high all day. I was like, sweet, you know, let's go to her house. And it's just like an all day process to get as high as I do now after 2 hits.
That sounds exhausting.
It was exhausting because I
mean-
hit the bong, I hit a bowl, hit a joint, then went back inside, hit a bong again to get as high as I can now with 2 hits.
I mean, just being intoxicated all day sounds super exhausting. Like, I don't think I could do that.
But you were never like super high. You were just like
Is it
in that
steady?
mellow state. Yeah. You were just in a mellow state.
That
And
sounds actually good. 'Cause
until
I don't like going, like, if you get too far and then you just start doing dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Like spending an hour trying to figure out how to turn on your own TV.
I keep thinking back to that whenever you say that, and I always think like, what if it was like 30 seconds and he's just sitting there thinking it's an like
It probably was.
you're literally like, oh, there's the button, and you're like, God, that took an hour.
No, it was longer than that. Caleb was sitting on the couch watching me. Like, he didn't say anything either. He was just like watching me.
He's about to sitting there going,
Watching me just like caressing my TV, just like feeling around for the buttons. I'm sure I felt them a few times, and I was just like,
no, that's not it.
nah.
that reminds me of like when I used to get stoned with roommates I lived with, and I'd be like, I'm so hungry after we just like ate a bunch of candy, and I just like open up the fridge and just stare forever, and they're just like, what are you doing? I'm just like, I'm just trying to remember what's in here.
Need to paint a mental image of what's in my fridge.
And they're like, what? And I'm just like, I don't know, I can't remember if this dressing is mine or it's yours, but I want a salad, so I'm probably not going to do anything about it.
Who wants a salad?
I like weird things when I'm stoned.
You want a salad?
So you can smoke it. Smoke some romaine lettuce.
Gotta get that crazy cabbage.
I got the salad bowl going. Got some iceberg lettuce. I just drilled
what
right
do people
through.
call it?
the devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
the crazy cabbage.
Oh my god! So, talking to the police officer the other day, and he's just like, cause I had to call the police, and he's like, yeah. So after I left you, had to go bust some people for some meth and weed. Came back. And it's just like, is that just like a normal day?
Just drive around. Oh, there's some meth. There's some weed.
I mean, while we're on that, I don't know how long we're going here, but
We're going
Should we-
on hour 20 right now.
should we bring up how our neighbors got drug raided?
Oh God, that was the greatest thing ever.
It
We
was-
could, we could go into that. I think we'll probably have to stop after that though.
Does this be our last topic?
Yeah.
Last thing. Okay.
I don't know if you guys want something else to talk about, but I think it's a good segue, sort of.
Yeah. Do it.
So we're sitting at the house, and I think it's just me and you at the house, right?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to class. You're just
So
in
I
your room.
was laying down, I was still sleeping, and all of a sudden I hear, bang, 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 bang on like the wall or like the door or something. And I'm like, what the fuck are the neighbors doing? So like I kind of woke up and I kind of opened my eyes a little bit and I'm like what the fuck's going on? Bang, 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 bang. Menominee police, open up. We're like, I get up, I'm like, holy fuck, what the fuck? I thought they were at our house. And I was like, and then I heard them open up the door and I was like, are they in the house? Like, what the fuck's going on? So I get up out of bed and I like open up my door and I look down the stairs and I'm like, I don't hear anybody walking around down there because you can hear people pretty well. So I'm like, did I dream that? Like that's what my alarm is now or something. My mental alarm is bang, 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 open up. Fucking SWAT! Who swatted me? I open up the window. I go back out to my room, open up the window. There is 12 cop cars surrounding our house. And I'm like, well, we have like a parking lot in front of the house and there's a street. There was like 5 cop cars blocking off the entire like parking lot.
So
Just to specify, it's a fourplex apartment.
Yeah.
fourplex apartment that are
Side by
next to each
side,
other.
yeah.
Yeah, sort
1, 2,
of
4.
sort of townhouse style apartments.
So they're blocking off. There's like 5 cop cars in the parking lot, both unmarked and marked. Then they had like 4 cops on the street, and then a couple were like blocking up the street the other way. And I'm like,
Oh, they were actually
holy, yeah. They're well. I don't know if they're blocking up the street for people coming, but they're like blocking, like
They don't want anyone
down
to
the street.
leave.
They let me leave.
So I'm sitting there. I think you had to leave at like 11. That was at like 10:30. So I am sitting there watching them through my window.
Did you just get like the popcorn going?
I didn't open up my window
So
all the way
good.
because I didn't want anybody to see me. But I opened up my window just a little bit, and I'm sitting there just watching, the whole time. You know, I see cops go in. There's like 30 cops. Cops go in, cops coming out. There's like the main guy. I was kind of watching him. I had like the whole story kind of in line there because I can kind of tell who was who and, you know, who was trying to do what. They had people coming in, like the forensics team. You tell because they had the gloves on and like the different suit and everything. They had like suitcase.
I'm just like they got the radiation suits going in.
They have the hazmat suits
the
on.
hazmat suits.
So they go in, they bring out like 4 people. You know, they're interrogating them in one of the cop cars. They pulled a girl out of the shower. You could tell because her hair was all wet and everything. And one of our other roommates actually talked to her before, like after that, and she was in the shower when they burst in the door. And they came in the bathroom and said, "You need to get out right now." And she's like, "I'm in the shower." So they're like, "Well, like she got out butt ass naked in front of these cops," and she's like, "Can I go put clothes on?" And they're like, "We gotta search your room first, but but like that whole thing lasted like an hour and a half, and I'm just sitting there just watching.
And so I'm getting ready for class, and Tom comes and tells me, like, "Dude, come check this out. There's like ton of cops outside," and I have to go to class. Right? I'm like all set to go to drawing class. I have a huge like portfolio with me and like bunch of stuff, and he's showing me through the window. I'm just like, man, I don't want to go to class. I want to watch. And I'm just like, you think they'll let me go? Or like, could I just walk out and be like, hello, brothers?
Just headed off to class.
You just be like, "Hi."
Heil Monopoly Police.
Oh, I got a story. So
Good dude.
you know when you're a kid and like your memory bank doesn't actually kick in right away, so you have like segments and everything based on like what happened. So like one of my memory segments when I was little, I was probably like 3 or 4, and I remember I was sleeping in my mom's bed, and she had a water bed, and it was storming outside and everything, and we just.
What the fuck was that?
Nothing.
You
Keep
okay?
going.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
Anyways, so we hear a pounding at the door at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And so my mom gets up and I get up and I'm just like, oh, you know, I gotta pee. So I go to our bathroom and I'm just like, the door's locked. And I'm just like, what the you know? And I'm just like kidding.
Yeah,
I'm
3 or
just like, and I'm
4-year-old
like-
just
I'm
going,
like,
the
yeah.
fuck?
Well, I'm just like, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. And there's an officer at the door. And the officer's just talking to my mom. And I'm not really 100% what she's saying, but from what I remember is like, there's a girl who ran away and they had a tip that she was in our house. And I'm just like, I was like, I have to pee. And so eventually just by going like that, the door popped open. I pop it open and there's just a naked woman in there. And I'm just like, oh! It's the first time I've ever seen someone naked before. Yeah. This is a fucking naked woman in my shower. And it was like, I remember it's like perfect detail. I remember being like, Mom, there's someone naked in the bathroom. The cop just like, pushes my mom out of the way and comes over. And I guess that's the girl that they were looking for.
How old was this person?
I don't know. I think she was like 16 or something like that. But she ran away with my
Underage pubes.
Yep.
Why?
She ran away with my brother, and he decided that it was a good idea to bring her to our house.
Oh, I was about to say, why was there just a random...
Yeah. So it was a bad deal for my brother because he was not very smart about the idea. But I just remember being like, oh, I gotta pee so bad. And instantly, like, my brain shut off and I don't remember anything after that for probably months.
You were probably peeing on them.
But it was just like,
I'll fill that in
pee
for
was
you.
just too
Just
much.
and then it happened again. Like, I saw the neighbor who lived next to my grandma. I saw we were friends, and I saw his sister naked because she came out of the shower, and I was like, oh, what? And he's just like, oh, that's my sister. She does it all the time. And I was just like, oh my God, I love coming over here.
There's another segue that I could get into there too.
I mean, we used to have a neighbor behind us that used to clean his table at like really late at night, so the sun was down, but the lights were on, so he could see really clearly through his window. He would like clean his kitchen naked. I don't know if it's fine. I won't say his name because
Oh my God.
he used to work with my dad too, which is why it was super awkward.
Your dad just drops it in the conversation and be like, so, your kitchen table clean?
So when your dingling hits the table, does that mean you have to
I gotta clean it again. You gotta reach over. Ah, dang it.
You pay $30 for blinds.